All right, where were we? Time. Oh, I switched the batteries out from those bullshit Fujitsu batteries. I mean, they worked fine actually, but I don't like the name.
I don't remember where we were at. I don't remember if I was going.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I think we might have been ending, but we're now at Thai. I think.
Yeah, so
Tasmanian tiger.
Daniel and I think, basically started the movement of Thai, the Tasmanian tiger, being brought back into production, to being remastered for the Switch. Is it going to be for Xbox and everything?
It's going to be for Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4, but Xbox is going to be the later one.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we sent them emails and stuff.
He's got boomerangs?
Yeah, and they started a Kickstarter not long after our email.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like really not long.
And then they met their goal, and it's actually being made.
That's awesome.
If they don't make Ty into a Super Smash Bros. Character, I'm actually going to throw up.
I feel like they have to, but because it's finally going to be on the Switch, and now they're going to be working with Nintendo a little bit, however much it takes to publish. But I thought that was more certain, and then I was thinking about how Spyro should be one.
Yeah.
And he's not, and he's been on the Switch for a while.
Yeah, but he'd be such a good character.
Yeah, they need Spyro, they need Ty, and they need Crash.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot for sure, too. Jordan said, you said they were doing it, right?
They might.
They might do it, so at least they have that
Why
one.
a might? Because no one would want to play Link anymore?
Well, well, I heard that Crash Bandicoot got leaked, so that person could be lying.
They better not be, or I'm going to hit them.
I kind of
He'd be
such
a good character.
Mm-hmm.
All of his attacks are so easy. Like,
yeah,
his running B is his spin.
Does he have a hammer?
No, he has nothing. He just runs and spins, and then you get the mask, and it goes ooga booga or whatever. Yeah, but each costume for Ty can be a different boomerang. Like the original, the fire. I think he had a robotic one, something, and just. That'd be so cool. I'll throw up if they don't do it.
So there are 4 Thai games.
It's like such an obviously good idea. I don't know why they wouldn't do it.
Because it would take all the stuff away from Nintendo.
Make it happen. Just like Backpacks.
It's got to be
Animal
pretty
Crossing.
hard to make those characters.
Probably.
Like you have to make sure they're not overpowered.
Yeah.
You got to give them the right attacks, but make them unique.
Backpack and Animal Crossing also, where they give you extra slots. That seems like such an obvious idea.
I think they have that now. With this new one, I think it was in the video.
Yeah, I've seen the backpacks and stuff. I don't know if they give you extra slots though. If they don't, and they're just for looks, that's dumb. Here's a tattoo I gave myself yesterday.
Well, they've got like a toolbox type thing.
It goes all the way around.
Where you can probably put a bunch of tools in it.
That'd be kind of cool.
So, I mean, the backpack's probably going to be the same. What I want is farming.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That's the one thing I think they might not add.
They need to just add a hoe.
I agree.
Just add a hoe, and then you plant it like flower seeds, and then it grows up, and then you get something out of it.
Yeah, you can sell the shit.
It sounds so easy, but I guess it would turn it into Harvest Moon.
Yeah. But that's what people want.
But it's a way better Harvest Moon.
Yeah, because you don't have your the Animal Crossing world, but Harvest Moon, which would be like the best game, I think.
Yeah, it'd be like good, not flat Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Like, they should make a 3D Stardew Valley. I think that'd be popular.
Stardew Valley is awesome.
I think it'd be cool.
I like the story behind how it was made. I know that's a big thing.
That Hako Life has farming in it.
Oh.
I think it's going to be a pretty big deal if they keep going with it. And it kind of worries me a little bit and makes me sad to see that there's this game and that some people might not buy Animal Crossing because of it. But I mean, competition's usually a good thing. It'll push the Animal Crossing people to make it better.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe actually add farming if it's not already going to be a thing. They like the flowers too much and the trees. They don't have enough for the. They don't have enough stuff like crops and whatnot. I'd like a little strawberry bush or whatever, vine,
Yeah,
whatever they grow on.
Is that a bomb?
I think so.
My goodness.
No, that's my battery's done. They're done charging.
Yours beeps?
Yeah, yours doesn't?
No.
I wish mine didn't.
I have an Amazon Basics thing. It just turns green.
Oh. Yeah, mine turns green. His red, orange, and green. Orange is almost done.
You've got an energizer. Why does it beep? It's not like, were you
It's not
sitting
important.
by it waiting for it to beep?
Oh, that actually reminded me. I was at my grandma and grandpa's house yesterday. I was making pizza rolls in the oven. Turns out if you use the oven, they're much better. They create like a crust.
Yeah.
It's great. But I set a kitchen timer on their microwave. Oh my god. The microwave noise is... It's ridiculous. I recorded it because... You know, most microwaves goes beep, beep,
Yep.
and it's still annoying. Listen to this. It's just one long whine. It's
Like somebody's dying in the
yeah, it's so
hospital.
loud too. It just destroys your ears. I was like, oh my god! I was in the bathroom when it went off. I was like, that is the loudest sound I've ever heard before in my life.
Sounds like it's malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a YouTube video made by an edgy kid in
Fuck.
high school.
It sounds like it's a YouTube video made by an edgy kid in high school. What the
Yeah,
fuck are you talking about? It's just a beep.
but it destroys your eardrums. My phone doesn't.
Do it.
Do
justice.
edgy kids in high school?
Yeah, they like to make those videos where the. Well,
The ear rape videos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I couldn't think of the word.
That makes more sense.
I prefer a microwave pizza roll. I like them soft.
You prefer the soft?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they got to be warm.
Okay. So I do like them. I'm not going to turn away a microwaved pizza roll. I'm not a monster.
I feel like they taste different when they're oven though.
They do.
I don't think I've ever had anything from an oven other than fucking turkey.
Really?
When you bite
Cupcakes?
into it, it's like.
Well, I mean, I've had other places' foods,
Uh-huh.
but what did you just do?
Nothing. Keep going. I have a thing.
You've got some good content.
No, okay. Yeah, this is great content. I made the ultimate discovery.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is everyone ready? Okay.
Please don't let me down.
Let's go.
You will not be let down, I promise you. You have a pizza, okay?
Yeah.
It's a thing everyone loves.
Frozen pizza or
No,
something?
regular. Any kind. Frozen, deep dish, New York, Chicago.
Yeah.
Whatever kind you want.
Jersey.
Everyone likes pie. Pizza pie, okay?
Slice.
Eat it, whatever. A
Boil
calzone.
it, mash it, stick it in
A calzone, like a mini pizza, okay? Mini portable pizza that you can eat on the go, okay?
Mm-hmm.
A Hot Pocket is a mini calzone.
Yeah.
A mini calzone is a mini pizza. Pizza roll is a mini Hot Pocket, which is a mini calzone, which is a mini pizza. And then you can get mini pizza rolls, which is a pizza roll is already a mini Hot Pocket, which is already a mini calzone, which is a mini pizza. This is evolution we're talking about.
That's how they make money, though. They
Right before our very
"Let's make
eyes.
this, but make it smaller. And then people go, "Oh my god, it's small."
It's small.
Bite. Like, people pay a good price to not have to bite something off of
Twice,
another
yeah,
thing.
more than once.
I made that discovery the other day and it blew my mind. I was like, oh my goodness. I feel like I'm the only person to realize it.
What the fuck are
I've
bagel
never heard it
bites?
before.
Yeah.
I never thought about
What?
it for sure.
What are bagel bites?
Bagel bites is a bagel
Who
pizza.
thought they were having
Oh,
a
wait.
bagel with fucking cream cheese
guess
on it
that
or whatever
could
and
be a
thought that
mi-
would be a good pizza?
I guess that could be a mini French bread pizza.
Is it? Do they use bagel? What?
No, but a French bread is like a pizza with a thick bread. and a bagel is the same consistency almost as French bread.
I'm not familiar.
So I guess that's where they came
I'll
up.
tell you what, they would not be anything like they are if they weren't the same size they are now. If they were any bigger, they would be trash.
No, imagine a full-size bagel bite that's the size of a pizza and it's cut into slices.
Yeah, well,
that would be probably really
If you,
good.
I mean, if you're making it slices, then it's kind of smaller. My point is, trying to eat like a whole fucking hard-ass bread pizza would be pretty difficult.
I'd be into it.
I don't think I would be.
I'm into the tough bread that you have to go.
Could you?
Makes me feel like a
Animal.
yeah. No, I'm into it.
Next time I have pizza and cream cheese, I'm gonna put some cream cheese on my
Wait, pizza and cream cheese?
Yeah, because the bagel thing, I was talking about cream cheese, and I think that might actually be pretty good, putting some cream cheese on
I don't
a
know.
pizza. I mean, cream cheese is fantastic.
I'm skeptical.
I
I can't tell if that'd be
well,
good.
It says you might have to try it. Did you see they make mini Pop-Tarts?
Ew. Pop-Tarts are trash.
Pop-Tarts are so good.
No, they're
The wild berry.
I
could
tried
eat-
those.
I could eat
so gross.
100 of them.
I fucking hate how dusty they are.
Dusty.
They're
What kind of
the
Pop-Tarts are you
driest
buying
food.
from? You buying black
It's
market
like eating dry
Pop-Tarts?
ice. It's so gross.
Everyone has a dry or black ice car freshener.
That's true.
My
That's my
sister-
favorite one.
My
I have
sister
one
loves
too.
that one.
Actually, I used to have one. Now I have a Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Caribbean.
It actually smells really good.
Does it smell like Johnny Depp?
I hope so.
Why don't you
No,
spray some of that cologne?
I hope I smell like Johnny Depp with my cologne. That
I
he-
wonder if he actually wears that.
I would. I don't see why not. It's good. And it's not like it's a cheap thing that he's just trying to advertise.
I would like to
Those are
smell these
expensive.
celebrities. I want to know what they really smell like.
I bet if you ever got to hug one, though, you'd get it good.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Right on their shoulder.
I was hoping to do that with Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's so weird. You hug a fan, and they're like, hey, how's it going?
It's probably more
was
than you'd
hoping.
expect.
Yeah.
I would guess.
And they hold you for a little too long.
I was definitely planning on doing that. I was gonna-
Yeah, how do they stop the hug? Do they like push you away and say,
No,
"All right"?
I think
and
you
tap
usually-
your back?
I think the all right is the
you
way to
usually
go.
like loosen, and then if you can tell they're not gonna let go, then you might do something.
Yeah.
But I think people aren't that weird usually.
Mm-hmm.
They can be, I'm sure.
Hugging is a weird thing. Have you ever hugged a stranger?
Yes,
Ooh.
stranger like in the way that I just met them, but I knew who they were. Me and Austin went to go see the Minimalists live, and one of them hugs people, and he came out while we were waiting in line and hugged everyone in line. And
Did he smell good?
he didn't wear anything, so he didn't have a smell. But I remember there was when I had long hair, he has long hair too, and I was wearing a black t-shirt because that's what I usually wear during the summer. And I just had shorts on because it was hot. He was wearing the exact same thing as I was wearing, and I felt like people thought I was doing it to copy him. And when he hugged me and I did it back, he was like, "Thanks for coming out, brother." And I was like, "Nice."
That's cool.
And then he hugged Austin, and I was like, "Did he call you brother?" And Austin was like, "No." I was like, "He knows."
I bet his favorite color is clear.
Because it can be anything.
I hate it when people say their favorite color is like plaid or rainbow or clear. I used to say my favorite color was clear, I think.
That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah,
You
back
also
when
said
it was clay.
Yeah, you also said your name was Clay.
I think that was the only time I did it, when my father was meeting your mother.
Yeah,
To
why did
decide
you?
whether to babysit me or
You
whatever.
probably don't
Work it
remember,
out.
but why'd you go with Clay? That's not even a cool name.
I don't know. Maybe some character.
You could have done Claiborne.
That
That's
would have
cool.
been cooler.
Or something like Leonardo or Moriarty. I don't know.
Moriarty.
Have you seen Sherlock?
Mm-mm.
That's a good show.
It's a quality flick.
You have Netflix, right?
Yes.
It's on Netflix. It's
That's the one with
Benedict. Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Bilbo.
Martin Freeman.
I'm asking you guys.
Bilbo.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
What?
And
Are you- what?
Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange.
Is that who you were trying
Yeah,
to
is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Martin Freeman. That is his name, isn't it? Martin
I
Freeman.
think so.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of his. He's not a very good actor.
I don't mind.
He's fine in Sherlock, but like in The Hobbit, he's kind of bad actually.
If he's the reason they didn't make any more Sherlocks,
That annoyed me.
then I don't like him.
Yeah, he said that they were getting tired of doing it, and Benedict was like, "What are you talking about? This is great." That annoyed me.
Maybe his illness wasn't so psychosomatic after all.
No, he was just a clown all along. Jude Law was a better John Watson. They should have.
He
Jude,
was cool.
They should have.
They're
Jude
making another
Law.
one.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. They should have Jude Law and Benedict.
I like Robert Downey Jr. I like both of them.
Yeah,
I think they're fine how they are. But I would like more Sherlock.
I don't like smart movies.
no, it's not smart. They
not?
they explain everything to you. Like
Oh, okay.
he'll do things, and you'll be like, "Oh, I want to do that,"
Uh-huh.
and then it comes out at the end how everything's done usually.
I don't like... They have to be careful with it too, I imagine. I don't like when he kind of makes bullshit assumptions. I think what he does is actually called abduction, not deduction.
Oh,
He does it in reverse, and it's a specific type of induction. But it's just he picks little details, and sure it could make sense,
Yeah.
but he like fixates on that one thing like it's the only possibility.
yeah, that always annoys me. I'm watching this show, or I was watching. I got kind of bored of it. On Netflix, called "I Am a Killer," where these guys who killed people, they talk about it and tell their story, and then it goes through it. It's like one of those things where it'll show like a swing set, and it'll be like one piano, and it'll be like ding, and be like, he was a bull, and then it comes out he was just diddled as a kid, and that's actually how they all turn out to be. But I was watching this one where this guy he wanted to be in a gang, so he was showing how cool he could be. So he went and he carjacked this guy, and he was just gonna take the money in the car, but he got the guy out and he ended up shooting him. And the guy, he was like, "I don't know why I shot him. I just shot him." And then it was showing the detective. Can you hear that?
Kind of.
So he's like, and then it shows the detective who worked the case, and then they'll interview the killer first. He tells the story, and then they like interview the detective and then the family.
Just recap that after a silence.
They'll interview the killer, and he'll tell the story and the details, and then they interview like the detective and then the family and stuff. Oh my god.
Tits.
They'll interview the killer, they get the whole story, and then they interview like the detective and everyone else. Hold on.
Is a string of nipples or something? I don't know. I just remember a string of nipples.
Okay, no, he never did
Nipples
that.
are really funny to me.
Holy, stop.
Sweet Jeebus.
You're gonna have to sit. No.
That's a sweet blanket.
So yeah, the one with
The Woody.
and Buzz.
That's actually sweet. I bet it's really comfortable.
It is pretty. It's kind of small
Get
though.
lost.
I hate that. All the best blankets are too small.
Sit. Lay down.
Lie down.
Stop being a butthole.
Clear jets, Skipper.
Sit.
There's chocolate on there.
Get out of here. I'm not giving this to you, bro. You'll die.
You'll die. And pretty sure it's like a chocolate. It's the dog's weight to chocolate ratio is what makes it dangerous.
Oh, so he could eat all the chocolate he wants then. Oh my god.
Have you ever seen the Iceman serial killer documentary?
Yeah, that's a good movie with
Are we back?
Michael Shannon.
Is that the interviewer?
No, that's the movie.
Oh, I've never seen the movie.
Oh,
I saw the actual guy.
Yeah, so they'll interview the killer and then the detective who worked the case and give all the details, and then kind of find out why he did it. Usually it's just because they were diddled as a kid. It always comes down to that usually.
Good old-fashioned diddling.
Yeah, but
Not good.
there's this guy wanted to be part of a gang. They wanted to show how tough he could be. They went and carjacked and robbed this guy. And then he went to, he shot him for really no reason when they could have gotten away. And they asked him why he shot him. He was like, I don't really know why he shot him. He's like, I kind of just pointed the gun and just did it. And I kind of believe that. He was just trying to show how tough he could be. He kind of did it. But the detective was like, there's no way. And he started saying all this stuff. And the only reason he says that is because that's what he thinks. And he was so certain of it. And I hate when people are so certain about things like that.
They're not being open-minded.
Yeah, and it's like, it reminded me when I was in archaeology in college, the professor said there's basically two types of archaeologists and anthropologists. And there's one that's the most common where if they find an object, I can't remember the names of them, but if they found like an object, they'd say they were digging, they found this thing that looked like a shovel. It works like a shovel, so they're going to say it is a shovel. And then there was the other kind that if they find this thing that looks like a shovel, they'll say it looks like one, it works like one, but we weren't there, so we can't say what it is, but we're going to guess it's a shovel. And I was the one that always believed that you can't know for certain. So I'd say, like, I'd guess it's a shovel. But he taught the other type, so he was annoyed by me. And he didn't like that way of thinking.
You can teach the different types? How is that?
Yeah. Some professors just teach the different types. I'm not sure how.
All right.
Yeah, he said, he kept telling me I should go to the University of Columbus, because I guess that's the type they teach. And most people are, they for some reason they think they can be so certain.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Only Siths deal in absolutes.
I thought of a cool thing to say about that that person who wanted to impress the detective. I like to imagine he said in the end every cookie crumbles. That really adds a lot, I think, to the story. But how did you get from one topic to the other?
I don't remember.
Archaeology.
It was a good segue, though.
Yeah, it was just kind of how certain that detective was.
Oh, okay.
And I was talking about how people can be so certain about things, and the only reason they're so certain is because that's what they think, and that's it.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I know you take issue with that, but when I talk about things as certain, it's like for humor.
I know when you're doing it like for
you
movies
you
and things.
fucking did the same thing.
Don't point
I'm
at
pointing
me.
at you.
Don't point at
You
me.
did the same thing when we were talking about gummy worms and gummy bears and sour versus not sour. You said that you can't do it. You can.
Well, yeah. I know you're joking when you do like not serious things.
Well, there I can joke about serious things too. Like, and then there are some times where it is a fact because of the way I'm defining a word. And now I'm not going to go into detail about this because it's just going to get us way off track.
Yeah,
not that we have a real
it's not going to be a silly goose time anymore.
No, no, probably not.
Jordan.
But we should discuss the gummy worms.
Yeah, I was just going to ask him, if you have the choice, do you go plain gummy worms, sour gummy worms?
Did we already talk about
Gummy
don't
gummy
think so.
worms.
Gummy worms.
Yeah.
I'd probably rather go sour gummy worms and
Yeah.
then regular gummy bears.
That's what I would do under most circumstances. But gummy bears are kind of whack anyway. So if I want a non-sour gummy, rather, I go with like fucking worms, not sour. If it helps you at all, like sleep at night, I did get some sour trolleys last time I was at the store, and I've been munching on those every
Yeah.
once in a while.
We were saying that.
But when I was going to school in high school, I would get some of these as snacks, and I didn't want the sour like and sugars and stuff everywhere. So I just put them all in a big gallon bag of just the normal gummy worms.
Yeah, this was a little while ago between me and Daniel and someone else. We were basically saying that if you have the choice and you go with plain gummy worms, and you're off your rocker.
That's true though.
Yeah.
I'm more liberal about gummy worms than some other things.
What kind of monster would get plain gummy worms? No one I want to know.
Like, I don't like restaurants that don't serve chocolate milk. Did I go over this? I feel like I've talked about all this stuff before.
You've brought up chocolate milk a good amount.
Yeah. But like restaurants, when they don't serve chocolate milk, but they have regular milk, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. You can just buy the chocolate syrup, put it on a shelf someplace. I don't even think it expires. Maybe it does. And just leave it there. And maybe it has to be refrigerated. I don't know. It's not that hard to do. And you have it. It just expands your selection a little bit.
That reminded me of something I wanted to bring up when you were talking about bread or toast or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate bacon from restaurants.
I don't.
They put it in the oven, and it makes me want to hit them because it's not as good. I mean, it's still bacon, so I'll still eat it. But it annoys me, and the way they make eggs also annoys me. They
make them how you ask them to make
They're like over easy the way they do it. They steam them, and I don't like it.
I don't know about that.
They put it on a pan, and then they put water, and it's the easiest way to do it. It's so they can do it every time and never mess up. So I get why they do it, but I don't like the taste.
I don't know how that works. I like scrambled eggs usually.
Over
Particularly
easy.
with bacon.
So you can do like
I don't like getting the yolk all
over
over my
easy.
other
You
stuff.
crack it obviously, and then a regular person would take it and flip it for like after a few seconds, depending on how runny you want the yolk. But you can mess that up. So restaurants, they have it on the one side, then they put water and put a top over it, so they won't mess it up. Because you can't or it's a lot harder to overdo the yolk while steaming it.
Do you
I
like
don't
the yolk, though?
taste. I do.
I don't. I hate people who. I don't hate the people. I hate it when they dip their toast.
Oh,
in
I
the
like
yolk.
that.
Or when the yolk gets anywhere. As soon as you try eating one of those eggs, it just messes up your whole plate. It's whack.
Whenever I get a breakfast, I just mix everything
Yeah.
in 2 pieces of toast.
Okay, I
and
don't
eat
do
it.
that. I thought you were gonna say you mix everything. I was like, yeah,
Well, if I don't have toast, I do that.
yeah. Like when I get over easy eggs, I like break it and put the hash browns in it and stuff. 'Cause
Yep.
that's really good.
Yeah.
On bacon, I don't like bacon bits,
No,
but I like regular full-size bacon. And I actually, when I was younger, I used to prefer turkey bacon, but that's very controversial.
turkey
A lot
bacon
of-
is trash.
A lot of people do not like
I hate
turkey
it.
bacon. I used to roll it with my tongue into my mouth so I didn't have to touch it with my hands so much. Just use like a fork or tongs.
Yeah, I do
I
that
had a set of my own tongs.
That was like super vicious.
sometimes I eat popcorn like a bird.
It's a
ever
lot of
do
fun.
that?
That's how I do it.
It is fun.
I put it in a gallon bag because they don't fucking make those Orville Redenbach or pop-up bowls anymore.
Yeah,
Wow.
those are cool.
They were the best. They changed popcorn technology for the
about
better.
Is that with the old people on the front?
Yes, the old guy. Mm-hmm.
And it would pop out instead of like a bag, and you stick your hand and get everything.
Uh-huh.
It was like
Ew.
long, so it would open, and there were no real edges to hit your hand
It
on.
would scrape your knuckles on
Yeah.
the salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was uncomfortable, and then you'd have to.
Yeah, they
get it
were
all-
cool, but they came with the less, and I think they were more money.
I got them all the time. That was all I got. And now they don't have that, so I have to fucking wait for it to cool down a little bit. So the
What?
kernels.
Popcorn sounds great.
I know.
I have to wait for it to cool down so the kernels don't burn through the bag that I put
Yeah.
them in. But after I put them in the bag, I usually, unless I have my glove on because I'm sitting down eating and watching something, one of my gloves, I just fucking lick it out of the bag and push it up through the bottom.
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
Especially not when we're at work. I don't know which one would be considered worse, you eating popcorn like that or ravioli or
The spaghetti is just
SpaghettiOs out of the can.
drinking them while they're cold.
Yeah.
Oh.
I prefer the sliced Frank SpaghettiOs.
Remember when I brought us, when we were working in B, I brought us some nuggets?
That was sweet.
Spicy nuggets. That was such a good time.
And that was the day that no one came and we just carved a pumpkin, right?
It was a bit cold on that
Yeah.
day, whatever day it was.
Yeah, we were at work and there's booths at the entrances, like to stop the people and see if they have a pass and wave or whatever. And then there are 2 booths in the middle that if they have a pass, you just wave, and if they don't, they come over. And I don't know why we were there on not busy days. There's nothing to do, so we just carved a pumpkin, and nobody came through.
Oh, I was trying to carve Dan too.
Yeah, it was sweet.
We were also doing some things with the carving.
Yeah,
utensils.
we were
Well,
throwing
now
a knife at a wooden post.
in the park, but not necessarily on the job.
I think. Well, we were working. I think.
Shut up.
I think we'll be gone by the time Eric hears this.
It's true.
If he ever hears
Probably,
it.
but still.
Eric is the boss, and he's alright.
I heard he was driving and he drove over a chipmunk, or was it a squirrel? I think it was a chipmunk.
I think he's chipmunk.
I like to imagine that he saw it and swerved to hit it.
I hope so.
It's
Is he an asshole?
It's funnier if you know who Eric is.
I don't think he's
Well.
really an asshole. It just seems like he would do that.
Yeah.
It's a funny thought. And also imagining him in a little Taurus, I think it is.
Yeah, because
And he's like a big guy.
he drives like this. Like
Like Donkey Kong.
I was going into work
Like
the
Mr.
other
Incredible.
Yeah, I was going into work the other day when there was a lot of snow, and there was a plow truck plowing the way, and not even 10 feet behind him was Eric in the car, and he's like, he was so close to the plow truck, and it made me laugh. Wow. In,
That was a good sound.
in school,
That actually was, yeah. Do it again.
in school, when we were in elementary school, do you remember the invention?
Oh yeah.
Invention convention?
Yeah. Do you remember what you did?
I did a fox trap
Why?
because I couldn't think of anything else.
Foxtrap?
Yeah.
Why was it specific to foxes?
I don't know.
Because they're the smarter ones, I think. Well, raccoons are pretty smart too, I believe.
Yeah, they are. They're awesome.
They are. They're really cool.
My brother's roommate had a pet raccoon. Anyways, what did you do?
How did it work?
It was the dumbest thing.
No, it can't be
It
worse
was the
than mine.
dumbest project I've ever done.
I don't know. I think we all had
It
pretty
was a
stupid
box.
ideas.
It was a box in the ground with string to it, and
Oh,
it would
no.
go over a tree like a pulley. And there were just berries on top of the
Oh, no.
the box, and when the fox would go in, I would just pull on the rope, and that was my invention.
How did you demonstrate it?
I don't remember. I think I just had a stick with.
Didn't you have Nick or something go under there? I feel like I remember you doing
No,
that.
it was like a little demonstration
Yeah,
thing.
I feel like Nick like walked under and you. I don't know. I
It
feel
was-
like I
no,
remember.
it
that.
was small,
Oh, it was
like this big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I felt like I remembered that.
But it was like fishing line over a stick I found in my backyard, and I just pulled it, and the box went up.
Oh my god.
That was it.
Maybe mine is better.
I just had a no. It wasn't really my idea. It was my father's idea because I couldn't think of anything. But it was just a copper ring, like from a pipe, just cut, so it could be put on a finger, and you're supposed to touch things that are metal with it before you touch it with your hand, to reduce like the static or get rid of the static shock. It hurt still. It was pointless.
That's cool,
it goes
though.
Right through.
Yeah, mine was a flash crow.
a great name.
All you did was take a piece of Velcro and stick it on a flashlight, and then take a stick of Velcro and stick it on something else. And it would stick.
So it's just Velcro.
But that's something that I could actually see being put on television to be sold.
Maybe I,
Like to old people?
I demonstrated the power of Velcro, basically. And then do you remember there was one that you had to make something? Like it had to cross a line, had to move. You had to make like a machine thing.
Yes,
What
I
did
do.
you do?
I did. First of all, I hate blowing up balloons.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. It just
And
irks me.
it hurts your jaw so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I hate
I've-
tying them. I
Yeah.
do that a lot for.
And then you're trying to tie it, and it's like,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have to do it. I volunteered to do it just because I was good. And
You know, push pops.
yeah.
Ice cream.
Oh, I love
those.
those.
I had Flintstone push pops,
Nice.
and I had 4 of them. You know the plastic part that you push.
Yeah.
I had 4 of those. Those are my tires, and they were connected from a straw.
Good plan.
And there was a platform on it that I don't remember what. I think my parents did most of the project, and I just watched. And then
think
there
that's what
was a
happened for
brown
most
paper
people.
bag over the platform, and then there was a balloon inside of the paper bag that would propel it forward. I did it at the last minute. Didn't work. I failed.
I was gonna say it sounds pretty good.
I mean, I think it went like halfway, and it didn't go straight and stuff.
Yeah. So mine, I took a 2x4. I nailed 2 nails, and I took like 10 rubber bands. I built a ramp, and I took a car and just slingshotted it across.
Wasn't the car what you were supposed to make though? It was just
I
the
don't
thing
know.
that propelled it.
I think so.
It was just a machine.
It
Okay.
worked though. Like I think I
That's cool.
passed.
I did better even than that. I crunched up a piece of paper, or maybe even a few pieces of paper, and got an empty water bottle, and I just hit the ball with the water bottle. And I almost won. It was a great, simple machine.
Yeah.
I guess if you can call it that. But I would like to talk about the push pops. I thought they were good. Like that's how they were in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went back and I got one a few years ago, maybe, and one of those orange ones.
Yeah, the
It was
Lion
disgusting.
King.
It was
Really?
so creamy and gross.
You know what? I don't doubt that.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they could be too sugary.
The Lion King? What
Yeah, they
the hell
were-
does that have to do with it?
They were orange ones for the Lion King.
I like the
No, they
grape
were just
ones.
orange ones because there were orange ones.
No, they had the Lion King on them.
Not the one I got.
Maybe
they
not
just had
anymore.
they were like Wonder Bread,
I only
Wonder
have the
Bread,
Flintstones one.
colored with
Remember
the
the
little dots. I
Flintstones?
think
Remember the Flintstone vitamins?
Yeah.
I still take them, well, not regularly anymore at the moment.
I don't think
but
they do anything for you.
they fucking taste delicious.
There's
That's the only
the
reason.
crunchy ones, right?
Yeah,
Those are so gross.
I don't
hated
get that. I love them. I think a lot of people in my family actually too. I looked for them in the store to see if they still existed. They did, so I got them, and they were really good.
I keep vitamins in my car every morning.
Do you have one a day?
No, I don't. I don't remember. I don't know what I got. But I take 2 anyways. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm a man.
now that I'm an adult, I think I can take like
You could probably
A
eat the
couple
whole
more.
thing and be fine.
I probably maybe not the whole thing. I mean, I don't think it's the vitamin necessities or requirements for an adult are that different from a child, but I mean they're meant for kids, so you can have a few, I usually just take the one though.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite probably tasting besides those medicine is like Alivert, like the orange flavored one. I don't know if you've ever had that, but it like dissolves on your tongue.
Ew.
And it's so good.
I don't take vitamins because I'm not a coward.
Well, that wasn't a vitamin.
I
that
cre-
was an
I create
allergy
my own
thing.
vitamins.
You also don't wear sunscreen,
Yeah, I
which is
don't.
stupid.
Why? I don't get sunburnt.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you outside
Yeah.
often?
I work outside.
When the sun's out?
Yeah, yeah, I'm not a
I
vampire.
got super tan over the summer.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and corn dogs, a corn dog. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
I think I got
the person.
Yeah.
I get super tan because I'm like Italian and stuff.
Uh,
And yeah,
apparently I get tan too. What's up with that?
yeah, I turn a different color. Like I'm not just like a tan white guy. I almost look Hispanic.
There was something I was going to say about Alivert, I think, or something about that.
What you looking at, boy?
People texting me.
Who it? Tell me your secrets.
My brother.
You wondering where you're at?
I hate him.
I hate them.
Oh.
Fuck. What were we just talking about?
Sunburn,
Being tan.
corn dogs, corn dog.
Before that, though, like, how did we
Vitamins.
transition? Working outside, being a different color.
You make your own vitamins. I said you also don't wear sunscreen.
You don't need
Yeah,
to
how
take
did you know
vitamins.
that though?
You told me.
When?
Remember we were going to the
Project
thing.
term?
Yeah.
Ah.
And you're like, wear sunscreen. And
Yeah,
you're
but
like, I don't wear sunscreen.
Yeah, I probably said something along the lines of "I'm not a coward. I don't wear
I think
sunscreen."
that's exactly what you said.
Fuck.
I love doing things like that.
I don't remember.
We're
That's a
talking
shame.
about one a day. I
One
took
a day.
two.
Do you
'Cause I'm a
remember
man.
when we were hanging out one time and we went to Brighton and I opened your door and a Snapple fell out and I grabbed it and I was like, it fell out and you're like, you can have that, and I looked and it was like super old. You said you lost it like a year or something ago.
Is it pink?
Yeah,
Those are the best Snapples.
Do those they expire?
I don't know. It was really old.
Well, they're like they're vacuum sealed in that can.
but it had been cold and then hot,
Oh,
so it
That's
probably
gross.
wasn't very good.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
didn't
there's
drink
a lot
it.
of-
I think
I'm
I think I just put it under your seat or something.
I've realized within this past year that I am a disgusting person. And that's the truth. I'm not afraid to say
You
it.
can change.
I'm kind of trying.
I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
So quiet.
I have a great idea for the next one, though. I'm going to buy Monopoly on the Switch, and we're going to play it. We're going to play it on this TV. We're going to record it with my
actually-
computer.
Yeah.
And because it's on the Switch, you'll have plenty of controllers.
Cool. I'm down.
Did you want to do it this week or next week?
Not this week.
Not this week?
No, this guy keeps texting me about the.
Yeah, me too. You wouldn't leave me.
He texted me twice right when I got out of the shower.
There's this guy where we work. So where we work, there's like a bunch of different areas, and this guy runs the ski rental for cross country skiing, and he keeps texting me and Daniel every 5 seconds asking if we can work there.
Do you watch the Game Grumps?
I don't.
I did for a very long time. I haven't
I-
watched them in a very long time.
I liked when I only liked it when JonTron was a part of it.
Mm-hmm. He's hilarious.
I don't like JonTron
Yeah,
all that
he's
much.
so funny.
I love how loud he
I
is.
like Danny and Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
They work so well together.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know either of them. I just liked it for JonTron.
I went to
liked-
see them in a show.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
It
did.
was the only show I've ever been to like that, and it was weird. Everyone was loud, and I felt very much
Uncomfortable.
not like, very uncomfortable, and like I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Everyone around me was super fanboy or fangirl.
Ew.
I feel like Aaron is just a loud guy. He has
Yes.
very loud humor, and
One
Danny,
of the people who went up on stage because they were bringing people up. We were all playing. The whole place was playing Mario Party. They were bringing people up on stage to help, and one person very awkwardly called Aaron fat, and it was really rude. But Aaron can take it, and he turns it funny.
Yeah.
I think most people probably understood that person was just being really nervous and awkward, and so they were being a little bit
That's
different.
why.
But I felt really bad for that person, like, because they probably felt so bad afterward.
Yeah.
And then Aaron, I probably never said anything to that person, like,
Right.
is this all right or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I understand you were nervous or whatever.
There was no letdown, like
Yeah.
soft, you know.
Yeah. So
But I will never go to those cons because it's so awkward. The
Yeah.
people there are just so cringy and
Yeah.
stuff.
I hated waiting in line for it, but it looked like the division with the snow.
Oh, that's cool. When I saw David Blaine in live, he had to read something that explained that, like, what he's doing is dangerous.
Yeah.
You could die, don't copy him or whatever.
Malarkey.
At the end, he took it and he crumpled it. And he threw it behind him. I almost caught it. I'm so glad I didn't. I was like, please don't let me catch it, because I knew he was going to call the person up on stage. And they ended up sewing his mouth shut, which was gross, and I didn't want to do it. So I'm glad I wasn't picked, but I almost was, and
Yeah.
it scared me.
I'm sure they wouldn't have made you do
No, they wouldn't
No,
have, but
you
I
could've
would
just
have
been like-
wanted to. I would have done it just because
it. That's
the professional.
the whole idea behind the dig zone and the theme was to call us the miners, but you're a third person. I guess we can just add you to the miners, but are you going to create a user? Are you going to be making your own video separately, or are you just going to
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I'm just cool with hanging out and stuff.
Yeah, like I was gonna maybe start my own thing.
Are you going to
Yeah.
be
I
Dr.
don't know.
Jordan bus driver for the whole time then? Because that's how he introduced you in the first one.
I'm cool with that.
Have it like the dig down with the miners, like it's all professional, and then with Dr. Jordan, and it's like a sticker.
I
actually-
like that.
That's actually a cool idea.
Should it be with the miners featuring Dr. Jordan?
And it's like, but it's like at an angle.
Should we
Yeah.
say doctor though?
I don't know. That might make us seem professional, and then the first episode starts with me going, "Big up."
If we
like,
say
I'm in
he's
the wrong place.
if we say doctor like that though, and he gives any kind of medical advice,
That's not a good idea.
Don't give any medical advice.
Especially from me. I'm a dumbass.
oh, why did that get you so?
I don't know.
Is that what you looked like when we were talking about the Green Gobbler?
We're a little bit.
That was the funniest thing.
Daniel accidentally said the Green Gobbler while we were playing Xbox, and we started laughing we probably laughed for at least a half an hour.
It was
I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna die.
it was the funniest. It was so good. It's a real thing too, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I should
Peter
look it up.
Porker, Peter Porker, Spider Pig,
Green Gobbler.
and the Green Gobbler.
Welcome back to the dig zone. I feel like you shouldn't do that voice. It's gonna repel people.
Yeah, you think so? We can take multiple takes. Welcome. Oh,
We could be every irrelevant
hey guys.
gaming channel. What is up, guys?
God damn it. Welcome back to another Minecraft special.
Today I'm going to show you how to make a colonial house. And as always, subscribe, hit that like button.
Smash that like
Smash that like button. Why do I sound a little bit like Daniel Radcliffe?
You do.
Have you heard Elijah
Moaning
Wood laugh?
Myrtle. What?
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, I watched that video.
He laughed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was a little scary.
It is.
He looks like a cool dude, though.
He does.
He's round.
He's very round, yes. He's very round. I think his eyes are what... Yeah. I think his eyes are what draws people to him.
Yeah, and his
I don't
gap.
think he looks that... I don't think he looks that much like Daniel Radcliffe.
No, I don't think he. I think they just
I
give.
think he looks more like Toby.
I think they just mix up Harry Potter and The Lord of the Rings, which I can see because they're kind of dressed similarly, wearing cloaks and stuff.
Yeah.
What is up, guys? Or a prank channel.
Today we're doing the gold digger prank.
Today we're going to do the gold digger prank.
I mean,
I
if
hate
those were
pranks.
real, they'd be
I
kind
know.
of interesting.
Prank videos are the actual worst thing,
They're so fake.
and they're
Enough.
stupid.
Was that
This is
sound
going to be in
bite?
the after show.
Oh, yeah.
so-
Enough.
Probably anyway.
What did Dumbledore yell?
I think he's like,
Maybe.
Shut up.
Quiet. I don't know. Oh, that was Miss James. Quiet. Nobody would listen.
Irons look so stupid.
Do you still have your band?
Yeah,
You perform?
not recently.
Yeah.
No, the last one we did was the day, or like a week when I started framing.
Oh wow, that's been
I
a
couldn't
it's
feel
been
my
a while.
You know Bugs Life?
Bugs Life, yeah.
Yeah, a Bugs Life. The beetle in that.
Mhm.
It has feet that look like that fucking iron you have right there.
Yeah, irons
It's
are
got the
dumb.
little thing on the front.
All right.
There's a band-aid in my milk.
How's your fingy?
Hurdy.
You pull it off again.
Oh, on accident.
Oh good. Oh lovely.
There was a big dent where the skin.
Should we even do an intro like that, or should we just fucking?
No, we can just kind of.
Is he brown or black?
He's both. He's a chameleon.
Amazing.
What?
Ow.
What have you?
I was delayed. You can't get any cooler than Gandalf. You can quote me on
I
that.
have to say this into the microphone. I hate Gandalf.
Oh no!
All he does is let everybody down.
That's not true. Remember when you fended off the Balrog?
Okay, the only time he came through was the trolls, and then in the Battle of Helm's Deep. And he's like, on the 5th day, look towards the east. He's like, ah. That part's so cool.
That's in the last one.
That's the second one.
The second one.
The Twin Tower. I can't remember the second one. The Towers.
Mhm.
That's my favorite one.
Bye.
Because the Battle of Helm's
Get
Deep
outta
is
here.
awesome. And the Riders of Rohan music is so cool.
Uh-huh.
The coolest song in the movie.
You know the sweet song? You know when those I don't know what they are, the orcs? And they're
Yeah.
making the
And
armor.
they're like,
for-
dun,
yeah, that song is so sick.
Dun, dun, dun. And they're like, tsh, tsh.
I loved it. What are they called? The Uruk
Orcs?
Uruk Mall, Uruk Ball, Uruk Ball.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't remember
about.
what they're called. I might just be thinking of some guy's name.
Uriah Hall.
No.
Dun-dun-dun. And they're pulling him out of the mud. And like,
Yeah, that's so sweet. I gotta watch the rest of those movies.
yeah, you do.
I gotta find 12 hours of my
Yeah, you
day,
do.
spend it all.
Yeah, it is.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Beat it.
Okay, Mark. Beat it.
17.
Oh, wait, ow. He's 17.
Goodness.
He's 17. You can do it.
You're real sniffy.
Dun dun dun. Oh, you smell like the inside of a shoebox. At Payless. It was left on the ground because it's a shoe size that nobody has.
White horse hair.
What?
Move on.
I haven't seen Mulan.
Ever?
No. The live action looks so cool. Did you
Is
see
it
the
out?
No, did you see the trailer though?
No.
It came out and it looks really cool.
Mulan's my favorite movie.
Actual?
Uh-huh.
I've never seen it.
It's awesome. I love it. It's why I grew my hair out.
Oh, so you can be like that?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it ever since I was younger.
I've always wanted
I can
to.
hear his whistle.
When I was have you seen Princess Mononoke?
Mm-hmm.
You know the part where he gets like banished from his tribe or whatever?
Yeah, in the beginning.
He takes his thing and cuts it off.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And they actually cut my hair like that when I had it long.
Yeah.
They didn't do it with a knife. They did it with scissors. But still, because I was donating it.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it. They grabbed it like that. And I was like, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me.